Thomas Tuchel discusses Chelsea's upcoming tough match against Aston Villa. Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel has labelled his side's upcoming clash at Villa Park against Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa as one of the toughest. The Blues go into the match on the back of a 2-0 victory in the Carabao Cup quarter-final against Brentford. Speaking to the press after the match via Football London, Tuchel discussed the Boxing Day clash that the Blues are preparing for. When asked to preview the match, Tuchel said, "It is a Premier League game at one of the toughest places where you can play in Aston Villa. It is good news, don't get me wrong, but I am not overexcited now because I know I need to check how they are." The German head coach proceeded to discuss the players that will be available for the Blues. "If I understood it correctly, we need a negative test and we have negative tests for Romelu, Callum and Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell will not be involved against Aston Villa," he continued. "The other two will be on the pitch tomorrow if they are again negative tomorrow. Then, we need to see, they have been ill and have symptoms but we will see." Tuchel handed debuts to 3 academy graduates, Harvey Vale, Jude Soonsup-Bell and Xavi Simons, and the trio could be in line to feature in the matchday squad once again. Chelsea travel to Villa Park on Boxing Day as they look to secure 3 points in their hunt for the Premier League title going into the new year. Chelsea eyeing up January move for £30 million rated Barcelona star Sergino Dest. Chelsea are considering making a move for Barcelona defender Sergino Dest in the January transfer window. Dest joined Barcelona from Ajax back in 2020, with the Catalan giants beating Bayern Munich to his signature. After becoming a regular starter under former Barca boss Ronald Koeman, the 21-year-old fullback has fallen down the pecking order since the arrival of new coach Xavi. According to Spanish outlet El Nacional, Xavi prefers the likes of Oscar Mingueza, Ronald Araujo and Sergi Roberto at right back, while legendary defender Dani Alves is also eligible to return in January. And it is understood that Barca would be open to allowing Dest to leave with Chelsea, one of a number of clubs that are interested, reports The Express. The Blues are looking to strengthen the defence in January after Ben Chilwell was ruled out for several months following a serious ankle injury he sustained last month. Dest is primarily a right back, but his versatility to also play on the left-hand side is something that Chelsea like. Bayern are also interested in Dest, while Manchester United are one of several other clubs to have been linked with the talented defender in recent months. Elsewhere, reports continue to suggest that Chelsea club captain César Azpilicueta could join Barcelona in the summer when his contract at Stamford Bridge expires. Xavi is reportedly keen on the move, with Barca bosses ready to give the green light to secure the deal given the lack of transfer fee required. Jules Kounde remains Chelsea's leading defensive target ahead of January transfer window. Sevilla centre-back Jules Kounde remains Thomas Tuchel's leading defensive transfer target for Chelsea, according to reports. As the January transfer window looms, plenty of speculation is being made about who Chelsea could bring in to reinforce their currently injury and COVID-19 riddled squad. With Kounde heavily linked to the West London club over the summer months, the French international could be exactly who Tuchel needs, considering their current defensive contract crisis. As per the Evening Standard, Jules Kounde is still Chelsea's top transfer target as the club move towards the January transfer window. The West London side have been facing a defensive contract nightmare with the likes of Antonio Rudiger, Andreas Christensen, Thiago Silva and César Azpilicueta all out of contract at the end of the season. As such, Thomas Tuchel is keen to find a replacement. With the reliability of Trevoh Chalobah, their problem isn't urgent, but a fresh pair of legs to fill in for the expected departure of Antonio Rudiger wouldn't go amiss. The report states that the future of the 4 Blues defenders will come into sharper focus next month when the players are all free to talk to foreign clubs. However, Tuchel does expect Christensen to sign a contract extension, with Silva and Azpilicueta also likely to be offered 1-year extensions. Kounde previously showed interest in joining Tuchel's side, although Sevilla didn't allow the decision to happen due to a disagreement in his transfer fee. This year, however, Chelsea are expected to push even harder to bring in the 23-year-old. AC Milan target out of favour Chelsea forward Hakim Ziyesh in January transfer swoop. Chelsea forward Hakim Ziyesh has attracted interest from several clubs across Europe, with the most recent being AC Milan, according to reports. The Moroccan international is struggling to get the game time he would like to in West London under Thomas Tuchel, and is rumoured to be open to a change of allegiance. With the wealth of quality forwards that Tuchel has at his disposal, Ziyech is simply finding it too difficult to break into the starting 11, having made just 7 appearances in the Premier League so far this season. As per Calcio Mercato, AC Milan are eyeing up an attacking midfielder who would suit a number 10 role, with Ziyech being on the radar of the Rossoneri. The other option Milan are reported to be interested in is Romain Favour, who currently plays in midfield for League One club Brest. Ziyech may be a difficult option for Milan, given the interest he has already attracted so far this season. Earlier reports suggested Barcelona manager Xavi was eyeing him up should the deal for Ferran Torres not go through, although it looks as though that deal is now just a matter of time. It was also reported, by Sport Bild, that Ziyech wasn't happy at Chelsea and the player had received interest from Borussia Dortmund. The 28-year-old has been vocal in the past about his lack of game time, insisting that it is up to him to prove to the manager he deserves the opportunity. "I think I'm one of Chelsea's best 11, he said. But a manager chooses his team game by game, and he decides what he needs. It's up to me to show him that I should be playing, and I think I'm on the right track now." Thomas Tuchel to keep an eye on Chelsea youngster Levi Colwill over 2022-23 pre-season. Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel will be keeping a close eye on youngster Levi Colwill at pre-season for the 2022-23 season, according to reports. The 18-year-old is currently on loan at Huddersfield Town, where he has made 18 league appearances already this season. His one and only goal for the Championship side came in a 2-1 win at Sheffield United in August. As per The Athletic, Colwell will spend the 2022-23 pre-season period under the watchful eye of Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel, who is looking at reinforcing his squad for the upcoming season. Tuchel is currently facing a transfer headache with the likes of defenders Antonio Rudiger, Cesar Azpilicueta, Andreas Christensen and Thiago Silva, all out of contract at the end of the season. While Silva is likely to sign a season-long contract extension, the situation of other three is far from resolved and Tuchel is looking at ways of getting around this. Two options that seem attractive to the German tactician are Leicester City's Wesley Fofana and Juventus' Matthijs de Ligt. However, both players come with their problems. Fofana is still recovering from a broken leg that he suffered in pre-season, while de Ligt's salary demands are significantly higher than what the club currently pay either Rudiger or Christensen. As a result, Colwell looks like an attractive option going forward, having appeared frequently for Huddersfield so far this season. Carlo Cudicini confirms Chelsea will not recall loan pair Conor Gallagher and Billy Gilmour. Chelsea loan coach Carlo Cudicini has confirmed that his side are unable to recall Conor Gallagher and Billy Gilmour midway through their loan deals. Gallagher is away on loan at Crystal Palace and has attracted a large number of headlines with his performances, while Gilmour is away at Norwich. Both players have impressed under managers Patrick Vieira and Dean Smith, leading to speculation that Thomas Tuchel may attempt to recall the pair. As per The Athletic, Chelsea loan player technical coach Carlo Cudicini has confirmed that neither Gallagher and Gilmour are available for a recall from Thomas Tuchel. Both players' contracts state if they make a certain number of appearances for their loan club, then the parent club won't be able to activate their recall break clause. Conor Gallagher has appeared in 16 of his side's 17 league games so far this season, scoring 10 goals, while Billy Gilmour has made 10 league appearances for Norwich. Speculation of a recall began appearing around the time that Chelsea were facing a serious midfielder shortage, with the likes of Jorginho, N'Golo Kante and Mateo Kovacic all out due to injury. Since then, the three have returned, but a youthful reinforcement wouldn't go amiss for Thomas Tuchel, who is currently facing a selection headache due to a COVID-19 outbreak at the club. 7 Blues players were unavailable in their midweek clash with Brentford due to positive COVID tests, meaning squad depth is becoming the most important feature at the club. Andreas Christensen has changed his representatives amid Chelsea contract standoff. Chelsea defender Andreas Christensen has changed his representatives and agency amid his contract standoff at the club. The 25-year-old is out of contract at Stamford Bridge in the summer and is yet to put pen to paper on an extension. As per Matt Moretto, Christensen has changed the agency of his representatives after contract talks with the club broke down. This comes after reports that the most recent contract talks had stalled with Chelsea. He was reportedly close to signing a new deal within the last couple of months but is yet to have signed on the dotted line, with talks believed to have stalled. Christensen has made 144 appearances in all competitions during his time at the club so far, with his only goal coming against Malmö in the Champions League in October, and is believed to want to remain at the club. Tuchel made the selection decision to try drop Christensen in order to influence the Danish international into signing a new deal. We have to hope it influences the contract situation a little bit. As I understood it, the club wants the same, the player wants the same and the coach wants the same, for Christensen to stay. That's why we need the commitment and then we can continue. It appears that this may have worked, as in recent days the defender has dropped his old agent in order to pick up a new representative. His old agent and father, Sten, refused to comment on Tuchel's ultimatum. "I will not comment on that at this time," responded Sten to Danish outlet BT.
That is on Just News today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.